Hello and welcome to day 40 of the coding process. In today's video, we will be adding an enemy, or at least that's the goal. We're going to be adding enemy and a way to kill said enemy. Going to add a sword slash or whatever. I haven't entirely decided what it's going to be. But it's going to be not this. I'm going to choose something else than this. I just wanted to see if I could drag this into the scene. But yes. All right, I guess just go ahead and start. Go ahead and start folder in the sprites and call it enemy so that I can drag the enemies in there. These technically are enemies. I know I'm using them as the health, but they are actually supposed to be enemies. But I just don't want to use those ones for the enemy. And then this is player. So I'll go ahead and create a folder for player, but most likely there's only going to be one player because I'm struggling on coming up with what I want the player to look like. So I don't think I'm going to be able to come up with two players. All right. Give me just one moment and I'll go ahead and grab the other images I want. Alrighty. I said grab when I paused that, but I actually meant like create. Sort of. I actually already have said assets. Where is enemy and sword little, and sword big. There we go. Awesome. It imported right into the sprites folder. Okay, so Treeper is an enemy, and I will call this weapons. I don't know how to spell weapons. Weapons. It doesn't matter. Little misspelling never hurt anybody. Weapons. All right. So if you want to go ahead and look at the sprites, I'll go ahead and open them. This is the sprite for the sword, the big one. This is the sprite for the little sword. It's little, hence the name. And then if we go look at the enemy, this is Treeper. Yep, that's him. And I don't have animations for this enemy. I didn't feel like making all the animations because it took me too long to actually make the enemy, but whatever. We're gonna go, oh god, he's big. Jeez, he's bigger than he could be a boss. Alright, hold on. We need to resize him if I can. Max size, freaking. Let's try 1,000 something. Unsaved changes. Cancel. Oh, I didn't apply it. Okay. Apply only textures with height being 4 can be compressed to that format. Well, considering I don't know what that format is, I think I'll go ahead and apply that back. Pixels per unit, whatever. Sprite mode, single. I guess I'll just go ahead and resize it and make a prefab so then it's always there. Will I make a prefab now? No. I make one some other time? Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and go 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. He is meant to be all. Yeah, I just want to see this full screen. Want to see how big he is full screen? No, well, the player's gonna be like that size probably. But yeah, whatever. This is good for now. Cause I honestly that I'm realizing now size actually doesn't really matter if I what am gonna make it. I'm just gonna go ahead and set him to 1. Put him. Actually, let's just go ahead and set him on the platform. On the platform 5. There we go. We'll just go ahead and set this to 4 because well, oh, god damn it. 4. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and make this to where it actually hurts me. So I'm gonna add a tag, enemy, save, and tree per PNG tag as enemy. Call him me, and we will go into our script, our health script, collision compare tag, spike. Can I add a? I'm pretty sure I can just go space. There's the and only 2 of them. And me. No, can't do that. String. Okay. Compare tag. String tag. Okay, so am I gonna have to write a whole? Just copy this. I could, but I don't want to if I don't have to. I'll just go ahead. Just copy it. It's just easier. Then I don't have to waste time. All right. Cool. Me. Control S. Go back. He is enemy. And now when I hit him, he doesn't actually have a collider, so I don't think that'll work. Go ahead and add a collider to him. Box collider, yeah, that'll work. No, the little dust particles I want those to do any. There, I only left them there because they kind of fit in with him. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's just make sure it's perfectly right, like on the sides, because I don't want to. It would really suck if you were to like barely touch him or something. His head, I am not going to have as a hitbox. Probably have to change the hitbox when I add animations. I don't know. That's good enough for now. I might have to add is trigger to that. I don't remember exactly. Oh, forgot I had full screen. Oop. Yes, I need to add is trigger. Enemy. Is trigger. And I gotta make sure spikes are the same, right? They just have a collider. Oh, they don't have a trigger on them. Did I spell enemy wrong then? Or is it just because this is a sprite and not like a box or something? That might be the problem. Because he is just a sprite. If that's a problem, I can go ahead and fix that by like empty and me. And call this guy to Reaper. Treeper. Go ahead and drag Treeper into the enemy. Creeper as the box collider, not the enemy. And tag the empty thing with enemy. And take Creeper's enemy tag off. Actually, I don't think it matters. Now we will go ahead, see if it works. Nope. Well, that's not pleasant, is it? I just realized this thing's incorrect anyways. It might be because of the transform of the object. 0. Who knows? Alright, hold on. You know, the collision, him losing lives, that's not the important part right now. that I don't need to be focusing on that just yet. YNMY. Yeah, it's not spelled wrong. Dot game. Need to go dot. Okay, we'll go ahead and say just keep the script. It doesn't matter. Our enemy, the collision's not working. That's fine. It's okay. I'm actually going to take this him out for 2.2, 2.5, 4. Someone walked into my room. Let's go ahead and add him here. I just added that to the middle, and then we're going to a box collider to center thing. And we're just gonna go ahead and put the box collider down. Just because if we can collide with it and it is colliding, we'll be able to tell. We cannot. Okay, so that means this does not work. I'm going to remove said component. That this thing's transform back to. This thing's transform can stay where it is. And I will be back once I have added something. Alrighty, so I figured out why this doesn't work, and no, it's not because it needs a rigid body. Remove this component. It is because this is just a box collider. It needs to be a box collider 2D. I just freaking set the wrong one. Alright, let's go ahead. Head, not a collide, not collide. Go ahead and put it like in his leg. Put it in his leg. Put it in his feet. Bring this one in more because it doesn't line up with his body. Kinda same with this one. Whatever. Alright, now it should work because he's still tagged as an enemy. Yep, there we go. Tick, 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 tick. And he's actually on top of the player, which is not what I actually want. But that's fine. Also, I still have the issue of not being able to jump when I'm back of me on an object. But that's fine. I'll figure out how to fix that some other time. Yep. All right. So he works now. I'll make it to where I can actually pass through him. Don't want to collide with him, but that doesn't matter at the Okay. Alright, I'll be back when I add a sword or something. I'll be back. Alrighty. I went ahead and imported or not imported, but I added the weapon. The weapons. Let's go ahead and set this transfer 0. Add the weapons into it. Add the weapons into the player so they move with the player. And now I'll go ahead and turn the little sword on. Sword. I turn it off. The big sword. I might use the big sword. I don't know. I'm probably gonna just use the that opened in full screen. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to change the stuff. There we go. Now you can actually see I took it on I drew it on my phone. It was a screenshot on my phone. You can see by the size of that. But yeah. Just yeah. No, I'm dying. And then we can this off and turn on the temper. Yeah. Oh, I died. Yep. All right. It works. Now time to add the attacking part. The animation and the attacking part, which I have no idea how to do either of those. It's probably going to be around at least an hour until you see me again. I'll be back. Alrighty, so have run out of time. The script is not done, so I cannot show it to you, or show you how it works. But I can show you the animation I made for the sword swing. Obviously, it's going to play extremely fast, but it's just going to be that for now. Oh yeah, I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I will not run out of time. Goodbye.